What's up, guys? Holding Hands with you here, bringing you Sword Art Online, 3rd season, episode 2 review. This episode is kind of confusing me, so for anyone who's a light novel or manga reader, please explain down below in the comments, but without giving out spoilers, because Kirito in the last episode, in episode 1 of the 3rd season, he got injected by that poison that was supposed to kill him. But then in episode 2, of season 3, he wakes up and he's in the reality world, the ultra reality from his job, and he's like super confused because he's like, is this real or is this fake? Is this a virtual reality? Is this another dimension? What is it? And when he's trying to figure out what this is, he bumps into I almost said Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate this guy's name, Yu-Gi-Oh! He bumps into him, and they're older now. They're not the kids that they were in the first episode. You can tell like 17, 16 now. And he bumps into Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! Said hi and greetings, and Kirito explained to him I have no memory of who I am and stuff like that. And Kirito apparently can't remember him. So it's like, wait a minute, you were friends in the first episode. You met them in your workplace, but you can't remember them now that you're back in here. And it does state that when Kirito's outside, he can't remember anything from the game. But when he's in the game, he can't remember nothing from outside in the real world. So it's like, did things swap now that he's supposedly in this world and he's stuck? And again, why is he stuck? He should have been dead. Unless Kirito's body, instead of dying from that injection, maybe he just put in a coma and like his soul is in the game. Because it did say in last episode, season 3, episode 1, which was the last episode, that the people who he's working with believe that the soul is not hidden in the heart. It's hidden in the back of the brain, where the spinal cord's at. And that's where your soul is hidden, with your subconscious. And that's what this machine does. It grabs your subconscious and throws it in here. That's why you can't remember nothing from out there. And when your soul goes back out there, you can't remember nothing from in the game. So, because it's done by like controlling like the light particles in your brain and stuff like that. They get really heavy into like the metaphors and the science terminology and stuff like that. So, and they use a lot of big words that I can't explain myself. So, I'm trying to break it down the best I could for y'all. But yeah, this was a very confusing episode with that alone. And that was the first half of him relearning about the tree, how ancient it is, and how many cuts it is, and him trying to gain his skills and memories. Yu-Gi-Oh! Left them in a monastery for him to, be taken care of until his memory comes back. And when he gets there, he sees his sister who is in charge of it. But her assistant, her name is Salka, and she looked just like Alice. And it was like, and when Yu-Gi-Oh! Saw her, he turned and he blushed. So, but though he stated to Kirito earlier that his best friend Alice, his childhood best friend Alice, was taken because they both went to the dark continent, dark territory, and she touched it, which was against the law. So it's real confusing, but it's like, again, it's like I gotta read the manga or the light novel of it to really understand it. But I'm not trying to get into it. I have never read it before. I've been just SAO, like anime only. I'm trying to stay that way, but this episode just confused the daylights out of me. So again, if y'all can explain it in the comments below without any spoilers, that'd be nice. But this was a great episode. Other than that, confused, but it was good to know that Kirito has his sword skills in this game, which he didn't have before. So he won't be weak and defenseless, and he's not longer a little kid. He's 17 now in the game, or 18, which basically makes him an adult. So he can defend himself actually now. That's the good part. But yeah, great episode. If you have not seen the episode, I advise you to go see it. If you already seen it, go see it again. Great episode. And yeah, can't wait for season 3. I mean, my fault. Can't wait for episode 3. I keep saying season 3. I mean episode 3. I was still online. But yeah, great episode. Confused, but it was still a good episode and something to watch. Again, I'm a big SAO fan, so I'm happy. I'm thinking about catching up though on the light novels and the manga, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to spoil myself for the things that I've become. that's supposed to come in the third season, because this third season is supposed to be a 2-course season, which means it's going to be about 45 plus episodes, and this is supposed to be like the best Sword Art Online season. It goes straight like canon. It explains a lot of the stuff that season 1 and 2 didn't do. So I'm not trying to like spoil myself. That's the reason why I haven't read the manga or the light novel. But after this episode, I might actually go have to check it out, because like I said, some things were confusing. It's like, shouldn't he be dead? I mean, he got stabbed with the lethal injection from the end of episode 1. So again, great episode. Can't say it enough. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.